Steven Jackson joining us, who just talked to Kevin Durant today. I'll get to that in a second. You are wearing a suit with what kind of shoes are those?
Air Max.
You are claiming you were the first guy to do that.
I actually brought swag to it. Like, guys were wearing tennis shoes, but they wouldn't wear Jordans, and they wasn't wearing, like, the new up-to-date tennis shoes that's just coming out with their suits. I've been doing that, and guys are trying to run with it, but they can't do it like I do it.
Well, as you always say, it's not about
what you got on, is who got it on.
That's right.
And it's not in you, it's on you.
That too. That is right. Okay, so I've been critical of Kevin. I like Kevin Durant, for the record. I do like him. He's great. Second best player in the league. I think Steph Curry historically will mean more to basketball. He changed the way the game is played. I think I said this earlier. Bird and Magic saved the NBA. Michael made it global. LeBron made it mobile. Mm-hmm. That if you don't move now, people look at you like you're crazy. You got to go to the better team. So Kevin Durant's just a great player. But Kevin Durant, twice in the last couple of weeks, first he said playing with LeBron is toxic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to the finals toxic? Okay. And then he said yesterday, mentioned a bunch of great players, MJ, Kobe, Kyrie. What? He didn't mention LeBron. So you talked to him today?
Not today, but I talked to him about it.
Okay. This is Kevin Durant. He wanted to go to Golden State, win hardware, and pop over LeBron. And he hasn't. And people still think LeBron's a man. It bothers the you-know-what out of him, doesn't it?
People think that. That's not the truth, though.
What's the truth?
This is facts I'm speaking. KD has nothing but ultimate respect for LeBron. The only reason he didn't say LeBron's name is when he's speaking of those guys, of Kobe and Jordan, LeBron is still building his legacy. KD knows when people talk about the top players in the NBA, who do they mention? KD and LeBron. They don't mention really nobody else. So he understands that he's still competing with this guy. He has so much respect for this guy. I've talked to him about LeBron. He speaks highly, so it's not a shot at LeBron.
Okay, then why did he bring up Kyrie?
I'm going to explain that too. Jordan and Kobe, from guys that's played in the game in the last 20 years, we understand that no player has been more relentless at winning and playing basketball than Kobe and Jordan. Those two guys separate themselves. As a point guard in the league as Kyrie, he's doing a lot of stuff that we haven't seen, and he has that Kobe Jordanist attitude, not game-wise, but attitude-wise, the Mamba mentality. He has that. He wants to win. He wants to be great. He has that attitude. And I am a fan of Kyrie as well. But when he said Kyrie's name, he's not putting Kyrie in that category with Jordan and with Kobe. He's just saying that he has that attitude, that winning attitude, and that killer instinct that Kobe and Jordan had.
Because LeBron doesn't have a killer instinct. You could have mentioned LeBron.
Yeah, but this is the guy that I'm competing with to be the best in the game right now. Our legacy is not done. I can say Kyrie because he's a whole nother position. They're not saying Kyrie is at the top of the league with me. They're saying LeBron is. So this is the guy I'm competing with. And I tell you this because I know it's a fact. It's not a shot at LeBron at all, because this is one guy, when I do speak to him off camera, he gives LeBron all the props in the world.
But if he loves LeBron so much, why do I hear stories that he'd rather be a Clipper than a Laker?
Because some guys like to build their own legacy. If me personally, if I had a chance to come to L.A. and play in L.A. and get the same amount of money, I would go to the Clippers too, because I'm building something from – the Clippers never won a championship.
You wouldn't play with LeBron?
Why would I when I'm fighting to be the top? When they say the best players, they're saying me and another guy. They're not just saying LeBron. So why would I want to go be a part of what he's building already? I can go to the same city, play in the same arena with a different organization, and build the same thing for myself. And people can't be scared to stand on their own.
First of all, I don't think Durant has the guts to go to the Clippers and be in the same town as LeBron, who may have Anthony Davis. Because, by the way, if LeBron beats him for 4 years, that's not going to look good for KD.
Well, I guarantee you if KD comes to the Clippers, he won't be the only one coming.
Well, what does that mean?
He won't be the only one coming.
Time out. You talked to him yesterday.
Right.
What does that mean?
Well, we never talked about where he's going or who's coming with him.
Do you think he's staying in Golden State?
If I was him, I would.
Okay. If you were him, you would. Do you think he will?
I don't know what he's going to
do. What?
I have no idea.
Gut feeling.
Gut feeling? I don't know. I honestly don't know. When he was a free agent before he went to Golden State, I had a lot of thoughts of what he would do, and going to Golden State was one of them. But me, all I could think now is the only situation for him is to stay there and continue to build his legacy.
Totally agree. I would never leave. They're going to do statues, and he could be I mean, the way I look at everybody's legacy. I think LeBron and Kevin Durant's legacies are formed. LeBron's going to go down statistically, analytically, as the best player of all time. Now, he's not going to get the 6 for 6 like Jordan, but LeBron will go down. Analytics not close, statistics not close. LeBron will play longer, be greater than any player ever. Kevin Durant will be the best player on the greatest team ever, but not MJ and not LeBron. I think Kevin Durant falls into the 13th to 25th best player of all time.
So what if he's top 3 scoring when he's finished playing?
I still don't think he couldn't do anything in OKC. Golden State won without him. They won 73 without him. They won a title without him. The downside to joining a great team.
They wouldn't have 3 championships without him.
Well, we don't know that.
They lost without him.
Once.
Right, and they won. They never lost with them. With him, they haven't lost.
They've only been in 2 of them.
But they haven't lost.
Well, so far.
You 2-0 in the finals with him.
Kevin Durant will never be the best player ever. He'll never be MJ. He'll never be LeBron. I think his legacy is already formed.
I don't think they'll ever give him best player ever, and I don't think anybody will ever pass Michael Jordan in my mind.
All right. Well, I'm a LeBron guy over MJ, but MJ's great. But I will say this: can we just acknowledge this? Durant, and this doesn't even bother me. I think it's actually funny. I kind of like it about him. He's on his phone all day and watching television and watching what people are saying about him. Maybe LeBron is too, but it doesn't appear to affect LeBron.
You know what? And I have to say this because this what people, they have him mistaken. Yeah, he did the fake burner thing and all that, but he can care less.
Well, then why has he got a fake burner account?
Every people make mistakes, and that's something I would never do. And I told him that was weak. He should have never done that. But this guy can care less what people think, and a lot of people don't like him because he doesn't go with the narrative. He always he marches to the beat of his own drum. He doesn't agree with what everybody else says. He has his own opinion, and when you have your own opinion, that seems to stir up a lot of people when you don't agree with what everybody else think. I know, I know.
So you do. If you were Kevin Durant and had to choose Lakers or Clippers, you think Clippers a better place?
I would definitely go to the Clippers.
But you don't think he's going to leave?
No, I don't think he's going to leave. I'd rather go play for Doc Rivers than Luke Walton.
Oh, it's a Doc Rivers thing.
I just would rather play for Doc Rivers. I mean, if me personally, it would be hard for me to play on that team and respect Luke Walton.
Why?
Because I played against him.
What does that mean?
I mean, he wasn't. I don't respect him as
what?
I mean, he won championships, but
you don't. Well, I mean, Eric Spoelstra didn't play. He won. You don't respect him?
I respect more people that played the game, that been in those wars, that can actually speak from experience. I honestly respect more. I think those guys should be the experts.
Greg Popovich wasn't a great player.
He wasn't a great player, but you can't. How many Greg Popoviches are there?
I'm just
right. You can't use that unicorn. Greg Popovich is rare. You got to use coaches that we see every day that just throw in position.
Phil Jackson wasn't a great player.
You using unicorns like you using it's 4 coaches that you can name like that. Now name a coach that's not in the top 5 winning.
How do you know Luke Walton isn't the next great coach?
I mean,
do you think LeBron respects him?
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you a good question.
All right.
If I was on Steve Kerr's coaching staff, he got hurt, and I coached that team.
Yeah.
Would I be a great coach?
I'm not saying that. I think everybody could win with Golden State.
I'm just saying though, he got considered a great coach after that.
Now, I think the part everybody likes about him is that this team with LeBron has got some obstacles, and they've won 15-20. You don't think Luke Walton can coach?
I don't think he's the coach for that team, and I don't think he's I don't think he's a coach for that team. I think LeBron's doing all the coaching over there.
Whoa, that's a little strong.
That's the truth.
It feels strong.
I don't like the truth. I don't like the truth.
All right, you keep talking to KD because I like all the inside stuff you give us. I really like that. You're almost a journalist. You're a borderline journalist.
Thanks for having me. Hood journalist.
With a lot of swag. All right, Joey. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.